After trying this recipe, you will never cook meat any other way again. Here I have about 2 pounds of lean meat. You can use the cut you prefer or the one you have at home. I am going to cut it into smaller pieces so that it cooks evenly and becomes more tender. Now I have all the meat cut and ready to continue with the preparation. I bring it close to the stove like this to make the preparation easier and faster. Now I'm going to use a special roasting bag, one of those that can be used over the fire or in the oven. I add 2 tablespoons of butter that will give flavor and smoothness to the meat. Now I place the already cut meat inside the bag, arranging all the pieces well. Place all the meat inside the bag, distributing it evenly. I also add about 4 ounces of chopped bacon, which brings a delicious smoky flavor. We add onion that will give a lot of flavor to the broth and the dish in general. I cut 2 onions into thick slices so they do not fall apart while cooking. Now I add 1 tablespoon of mustard that gives a special and slightly tangy touch. I add chopped chives that bring freshness and enhance the flavor. 2 cloves of garlic that I already chopped into small pieces. I am also going to add a little cilantro that pairs perfectly with cooked meats. I add 1 teaspoon of salt in the right amount to bring out the flavors. 1 teaspoon of paprika will add color and a mild smoky flavor. Half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And now I am going to add 2 cups of beer that will help tenderize the meat and add more flavor. Here I have a little water just to complement the liquid of the stew. I dissolve 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in the water to thicken the sauce. Mix it very well until the starch is completely dissolved. It is important to mix well so that no lumps form in the preparation. We will leave that meat sauce nice and thick, tasty, and with a creamy texture. This way we ensure that it becomes a dense and flavorful broth. I pour this mixture inside the bag as well, along with all the ingredients. I pull the end of the bag to close it tightly without leaving any air inside. I carefully put the lid on the pot. I turn on the burner and set the heat to low as possible. We let it cook over low heat for 1 hour without opening or moving it. This slow cooking makes the meat incredibly tender. 1 hour has passed and the meat is ready for the next stage. Now I'm going to open the bag very carefully since it is very hot. You have to handle it with care so you don't burn yourself with the steam. I am going to use tongs or oven mitts to make this step easier. I gently remove the bag, making sure it does not tear. All the juice that formed will be our delicious sauce. The aroma coming from this pot is simply wonderful. I finish with a little fresh parsley on top, which adds color and freshness. And now I'm going to serve myself a good plate of this delight.